Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, man. On this sad loss Monday. Cowboys lose to the Kansas City Chiefs yesterday, 19-9, which is a weird ass score. There's some positives and there's also a lot of negatives. There's some injuries to report. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's get into it, right? So, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what's going on, but we're just gonna review it, and then we're gonna move on from this because there's no time to lick our wounds. We got to get ready for the Las Vegas Raiders coming into town on Thanksgiving in a couple of days on Thursday. So it's kind of a lose win because you don't have time to lick your wounds. So it's almost like you just get ready for the next game and just go ahead and just do it. Um, yeah. So and the Raiders also lost yesterday as well. So if that says anything, now. But they lost the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Cincinnati Bengals have been really up and down in their play. So, but they actually played well against them yesterday. The Cincinnati Bengals did. Just real quick, I just want to say Micah Parsons played a hell of a game yesterday. 3.5 sacks, 9 sacks in the season. But also on the other side of the fence, Chris Jones got 3.5 sacks against us, and it was one play where he sacked Dak, and he was just like hugging him, and he was like, he had him all scrunched up, and I'm like, bro, get off me. Chris Jones balled out yesterday for Kansas City. He literally was everywhere on the line. He said, you know what? Every Cowboy lineman is gonna get it. He got in front of Zach Martin. He even made the All-Pro Zach Martin look ridiculous on one play where he got past him. Just one time, though. But he was dominating against everybody else. He dominated against Steele. He went over there to Lyle. He was just running through Lyle. I don't know what the fuck Lyle was doing. They'll tell you that it was loud at the stadium. I'm pretty sure it was. They said they couldn't hear the snap count. So it was. If you look at, it was one time where the ball was snapped that Terrence Steele didn't even know. He was still in his stance. And the defensive lineman just came at him. Frank Clark just came across and just boom. Let me tell you something. I don't know if we need to figure out some type of silent count or we need to work on snapping the ball when it's loud, because it was also loud in Minnesota too. Probably not as loud as Kansas City, but still, you got to be able to combat that, right? Yeah, that's the home field advantage for Kansas City, it being really loud there. And you can't hear the snap count, but you got to do what you got to do because you got to play. Every team has to play. Every team has to go there. Every team has to deal with it. Just imagine the teams that play in their division. They got to play them twice. Now, Kansas City on offense didn't play like all pros. It wasn't like they blew us out the water or anything like that, because our defense, if I'm going to give any praise, I'm going to give it to the defense. The defense did their job. Terrell Basham played well. Dorrance Armstrong played well. You had some good things. We got 2 turnovers. Micah Parsons got that forced fumble when he hit Pat Mahomes, and then you got Ron Curse. And I said this on my video before the game, on my matchup videos. I said I got a feeling that Ron is going to get his first interception. If you don't believe me, you can go back and look at the video that I did before the game, the pregame video. I said that I have a feeling that Ron Curse is going to get an interception this game, and by golly, he did. It's funny that when I get intuition about something, it normally happens. It's crazy. It's crazy how things work like that. But of course, both of those turnovers were negated. Ron's turned into 3 points, and Micah's turned into another turnover. So we didn't really do anything on offense. I know that Amari Cooper's not there because of COVID and because he's not vaccinated. He's also going to miss the Raiders game as well, which is crazy because that's his old team. CeeDee Lamb, we're probably not going to have in this game either because he's in concussion protocol, and we have a game so close that there's really no time to make a decision off of that. But if he does play, I'll be shocked. But yeah, so CeeDee Lamb left the game early for a concussion. And the other guys, I thought they were going to step up because I feel like our wide receiver core is really good. But Cedric Wilson didn't step up. I mean, he missed a couple of balls that was thrown to him. Uh, Noah Brown missed a couple of balls. Michael Gallup played all right in the presence, but again, he's the best one on the field out when you don't have your top guys there. So it ain't much that he can do by himself. Because what's going to happen is their defense, they're going to bracket him, and then that just takes him out of the whole equation, and then your other guys got to step up and play. So I just feel like the offense just didn't fit the bill. They didn't do what they needed to do. Dak didn't have a good game. He underthrew CeeDee Lamb on that one catch in the end zone. That was the play where he got the concussion where he hit his head. That was underthrown. That's why that was intercepted. And then he overthrew some players as well. So I don't know. Maybe Dak just had a bad game. I mean, these guys are human. They get bad games. So it happens. But thank God that it's an AFC team and it's not an NFC team. You want to make sure that you win your games in the NFC side. But because of the Eagles won yesterday and Washington won yesterday, that is now another game for them to catch up to the Dallas Cowboys. So, Cowboys got to keep winning. You want to win the division, you got to keep winning. You got to get this game against the Raiders this week. You got the Raiders this week, and then you have the Saints after that. Back-to-back Thursday games coming up. Now, you're going to get a break because you don't play technically next weekend. So you got a little break after that. But the December 2nd game, that Thursday, I think that's the game that D-Law and Randy Gregory are going to be back. So that's going to be some good mojo going for the Cowboys. So we'll see what happens. But we're going to be shorthanded on this Raiders game. We're more than likely not going to have Amari Cooper. We're probably not going to have CeeDee Lamb in this game. Donovan Wilson may not play because he hurt his shoulder in the last game. But the good thing is we actually have safety depth, which is cool. I think Maurice Canady can come back because he was on IR. So if they really want to, they can put Donovan Wilson back on IR and they can swap him with Maurice Canady and put Maurice Canady back in and get him to play. So again, you got options. You got options there. You still got Malik Hooker too, so you can put him in there and play him more snaps on defense. So you got options. So next man up. But that next man has to play. And this year we have the depth. These guys can do it. It's just that they just didn't show up. The offense didn't show up. The way the defense played yesterday, they put their heart and soul out there. The young Micah Parsons did everything that he could to try to win this game. He tried to put the team on his back. But the offense got to score points. And I'm telling you, we only lost if the score was 9-19. If we would have scored a touchdown and got a 2-point conversion, we would have been good money. But God damn it, we couldn't get a touchdown. And that's the part that was frustrating. We couldn't even get a touchdown. This was the first game that Dak Prescott did not throw a touchdown pass. The first game this season that he didn't throw a touchdown. Every other game, he threw at least 2 touchdown passes. In every game this season. Even in garbage time in the loss to Denver, he still had 2 touchdown passes. Didn't have that in the Kansas City game. And again, it's not like they whooped our asses. We whooped our own ass. Now, Chris Jones did. Frank Clark did. But because they got the Dak, but that offensive line was not playing like they wanted to play. That offensive line has got to protect Dak Prescott better. You can't have him flustered in the pocket. You need him to be able to get the ball off in a manageable time. He can't take a 3-step drop and then all of a sudden the guy is there. You got to block. So with that being said, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about the game. Hey, there's no time to cry and weep about it. Let's get ready for the Raiders on Thursday. I'll be doing videos for the rest of the week to talk about it for Thursday, and I will be live streaming for the game on Thursday. So with that being said, y'all, it's your boy YouTube Blue. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great evening.